how you doing? Kim Constable here. Hope you're doing well. Today we are going to be working your back, your rear delts, and your biceps. So we're going to be working in some working sets to begin with some big compound movements to really work the lats and the rear delts. We're going to be working for 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. So we're going to be moving pretty quickly, but that's because we're going to be switching sides with the exercise. Then we're going to go into two different circuits. One circuit will focus all on the biceps. We'll go 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds, no rest, because we're going to be using different muscle groups. And then we're going to go into a rear delt circuit. So we're going to be doing rear delt with palms behind, and then we're going to go into some partials as well, which basically means that you're going to keep working, but you're only going to kind of do half reps. Partials are a really good way to keep burning out the muscle, even whenever you feel like you have nothing left. And then we're going to finish with 2 minutes of alternating bicep curls to finish at the end, just to really burn out the biceps. So you are definitely going to feel it today. So I'm going to be using a couple of different dumbbells for the rows, because I like to row pretty heavy. I'll probably start off with a warm-up weight of 17.5 kilos, which is 38 pounds. And then I will go up to 22.5 kilos, which is around 50 pounds, and I will use those for the rows. But for the rear delt flies, I'm gonna be a little more humble, and I will probably just be rear delt flying with a variation of 6 kilos and 9 kilos, depending on how I feel. We're gonna do some rear delt variations as well, which you probably haven't seen before, but I'm definitely going to talk you through these and exactly how to do them. So let's get started. Get your dumbbells set up. If you have a set of Cobra grips, you might want to put those on. I'm going to be using the chair for the first exercise to lean on for the one arm dumbbell row. If you have a chair or a bench or like a little footstool or something that you could use, that would be great. If you don't have any of those, which I imagine you probably would, then you simply can put your hand on your bent leg and row like such. But if you have something to lean on, it is going to make it easier for you. One of the things I want you to focus on, just while we get set up here, is I want you to really focus on the stretch in the lat. So whenever you are doing your bent over row, so a lot of people do this, they only come to here with a slight bend in their arm. You don't want to do that. You actually want to let your lat pull right out. So almost like your shoulder blade is really being pulled out of the socket before rowing, okay? That is going to keep all of the effort in the into the lat, and you want to get that full stretch and that full squeeze. Okay, so let's get her going here. We are going to start in just 10 seconds. So get yourself set up with your chair. Grab your first dumbbell and get ready to go. 40 seconds. Okay, so you're gonna lean on the chair, stretch the arm down, and then row. Beautiful. So really stretch it all the way down. As you can see, I've got my leg on the floor, kind of really stretch out to the side to create like a little tripod. You're going to lower it all the way down, let that lat stretch, and then pull it right in up to your rib cage. So I want you to focus on the squeeze in the back. This set is nearly over, believe it or not. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, 20 seconds, switch sides. I can't actually switch sides without, because of the chair, without flipping the chair around, so I'm just going to do it facing in the same direction. So switch sides, get your dumbbell locked on, and then you're gonna go in 5 seconds. Just wanna make sure you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'll just row here so you can see what I'm doing. So this is another variation that you can do. I didn't plan this very well, did I? Should be able to flip around. I'll just flip the chair around next time. So really let that arm stretch down and then pull. This is a variation that you can do, just leaning onto the arm of the chair. You're only going for 40 seconds, so you have to make it count. Stretch it all the way down, and then pull in and give a good squeeze at the top. Keep the tummy tight, 5 seconds. Nearly there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna switch it up, go for a heavier dumbbell. So I'm gonna go for the 22.5 kilo dumbbell. You've only got 20 seconds. So get her locked on quick. 8 seconds left. You don't want to waste any time at all. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And row. Nice. Lower down with control. And then pull and hold at the top. I don't want to see any momentum here. You can pull it up with momentum, but I want you to squeeze at the top. Even if you've only got a light dumbbell, focus on the squeeze. Pull. This is how you build your back. Hopefully you have a reasonably heavy dumbbell because your back is a big muscle group and you really want to work it hard. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Great. Get ready to switch sides. I'm going to flip the chair around quickly so you can see me on the other side. Here we go. 10 seconds. Should have got myself a little bench for the camera. 3, 2, 1, and go. Row. Good. Stretch. Row and hold. Doesn't matter where your feet are. There's no right or wrong position. You just want to make sure that you are bent over enough that it's pulling into your back and not into your traps, which are the big muscles on either side of your neck. Good. 12 seconds. Beautiful. Whew, this is tough. Pull. Nice. And you're done. 20 seconds. Okay, we're going into a diagonal rear delt row. So you want a lighter dumbbell. I'll go with a super light. I'll go with a 9 just to show you. 6, 5, 4, 3, same position. 2, 1. You're going to row the dumbbell out to the side in a diagonal. Arms slightly bent. Squeezing into the back. So squeeze, lower with control. Squeeze, lower with control. Don't be doing this. Okay? You're not opening your chest. Try and force the chest down. And squeeze. So your little finger leads out to the side in a diagonal. 2, 1, really good for the lats. Well done. Other side. It's tough because I did the same side. Flipping my chair around. It's very unelegant. You won't need the grips for these, but you will need them again for another exercise. Get ready. And go. Diagonal row. Beautiful. So do you see how I'm going? I'm not doing this. I'm not going back. I'm going slightly out to the side. The thing about bodybuilding is that it's all about angles. You'll notice that in our exercises, we use lots of different angles. So it's never, 2 exercises are rarely the same. 3, 2, 1, relax. Whew. Okay, 20 seconds. Grab a quick drink if you need it. I have clips in my hair. My ponytail keeps catching on them. 3, 2, 1. Get yourself set up and go. Row. The further over you can bend, the more effective this will be. The more likely you are to hit a combo of your rear delt and your lat. Doing so good. These are tough. I have a 9 kilo dumbbell, just for your reference, which is about 20 pounds. 2, 1, relax, 20 seconds. Other side. So just a demo from the front, it's this action. Okay, it's not out to the side, it's not back, it's diagonal. Got it. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, nice. Can really feel it working. Kim's gone quiet. That's how you know. She's working hard. You've no idea how hard it is to keep up a steady stream of conversation while I'm working. Me there. Lucky I'm super talented. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, excellent. We're gonna go into a circuit now of rotational curls. So I'm just gonna reset the timer. Excellent. So you're gonna pick up some reasonably heavy dumbbells. You can take off your cuffs. And you're going to curl them up and in. So you start with thumbs facing forward, and then you're gonna curl the dumbbells up. So your knuckles face forward and squeeze the bicep at the top. You wanna go with reasonably heavy dumbbells, except just to warn you, we are gonna go for 60 seconds and 60 seconds and 60 seconds with 3 different exercises. So rotational curl, then you're gonna go into hammer curl, which is straightforward, and then you're going to go into a hammer curl with just 1 dumbbell. So just alternating hammer curls. Okay, sorry, alternating hammer curls. Okay, you ready? Yeah, born ready, she says. Born ready. 10 seconds. Pick up your dumbbells. Get ready. And go. Alternating curl. Sorry, both arms. Rotational curl. Squeeze. Lower with control. Squeeze. You've got 60 seconds at the top. Sorry, 60 seconds in total, not 40. Remember that most of the work in a bicep curl is done on the lowering portion of the curl. So you want to lower with control, raise with control as well, of course, and squeeze. But it's the lowering with control that really stretches out the biceps. Good, keep going. Nice. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You're gonna go straight into your hammer curls. These are tough. Your biceps are gonna be screaming at the end of it. Why do we do all of these different curls? Because you wanna work all sides of the muscle. And this is certainly what happens with the different exercises. Everybody has a different size bicep head. So I have a very long biceps head. Some people look like they have a tennis ball in there, like my husband, massive, and my sister. But I never did. I have a very long bicep. You can't change the shape of your bicep, but you can strengthen your arms and make them look better. Building a big bicep as well helps to stretch out the skin on the arms, so no bingo wings. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lighter weights. If you need them, straight into the 60 seconds, alternating hammer curl. So alternating. I'm going down a weight because my biceps are super fatigued. And whenever you work back, you also work the biceps. So that's the great thing about back work. The biceps get worked as a secondary muscle. So squeeze, lower with control. You've only 30 seconds left. Doing so good. Squeeze, lower. Whew. 30 seconds rest after this, and we go into our second circuit. which is a rear delt fly with palms behind. Whew. We're going to work with both arms today for speed. Sometimes if I have longer, I'll only work with one arm. 3, 2, 1. Great. 30 seconds rest. Oh, my forearms. If your forearms are feeling it, give them a punch with your fist. Sometimes my forearms give out before my biceps do. Okay, so rear delt fly, palms behind, so knuckles face forward. You're gonna bring the arms in an arc out to the side. Are you ready? Pick up your dumbbells, bend over and go. So squeeze at the top. The further forward you bend, the more it goes into the bicep. So just check in with your shoulders. Are you bunching them up around your ears? Are you tensing your traps? If you are, relax them. And then check in with your face. Is your face relaxed? Is your jaw relaxed? If not, can you relax it? Are your toes relaxed? Are your knees soft? If the answer is yes, you're doing great. If the answer is no, please work on relaxing them. This is only weight training. You're not being tortured. Slight bend in the arms. Squeeze at the top. 2 seconds, good. Go again, partials. So halfway. It's very easy to make it go into the traps here. Don't let it. Your rear delts will be tired. So just keep going. Take a slight rest if you need it. If your lower back is sore, you can stand up for a second and then go again. Sometimes if you're not used to bending over like this, your lower back can get tired. This is how much I'm bending over, just FYI. Some people go like here, which is perfectly fine, but very hard on the back. You have to be like a farrier to be able to cope with that. 8, 7, just partials. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Relax. Okay. Well done. We're gonna go for that whole circuit again. Oh goody, she says. I'm so excited. Okay, let me just reset the timer. Take a little break for a second. Grab a drink. Get your Cobra grips on. Whew. Great thing about training this way is you drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water anyway, but it's a good way to remind yourself to drink. Okay, if you're using them, get your Cobra grips on. Seriously regretting my hair choice today with all of this bending over. Whew. But, tough, you know, I'll figure it out. Okay, halfway through. Are you ready? Choose your heaviest weight. And you are gonna go again in 10. I'm going with the 22.5s. Because I'm glutton for punishment. And go. 40 seconds. Let the lat pull all the way down. It takes a lot of discipline because we don't want to let go. Or we think that if we let go at the bottom and let it stretch, that we're doing something wrong. But you're not. In all back work, the lat, that's your wing behind your armpit, must stretch all the way forward. And then pull the dumbbell up to your rib cage, not to your shoulder. 3, 2, 1, good. Get ready to switch sides. I'm just gonna lean on my knee this time so you guys can see See me on the other side. Only 20 seconds this time. Doing so good. Whew. 3, 2, 1, and go. So if you don't have a bench or a chair handy, this is how you're doing it. Nice. Doing so good. Those short rest periods really do make you work hard. And if anyone's wondering what I'm wearing on my ankles, they're magnetic bands for my gluteal tendinopathy. 3, 2, 1, relax. Whew. So I wear these magnetic bands now. I used to just wear one on my left hip because I have gluteal tendinopathy, constant burning pain in my hip. Since I started wearing these magnetic bands, I have a 10% discount code if anybody wants it. I have no pain. 3, 2, 1, last time. Let's go. Row. 2. You will find that one side is stronger than the other. It's usually your dominant side, the hand you write with. Takes a lot of discipline to let that dumbbell go all the way down. And then pull it up. Nearly there, 5 seconds. Ooh, the 40-second hand rest. 40-second work periods really do seem so much shorter than the 60, don't they? I love it. Get ready. Last side here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and row. Really try and pause at the top if you can. Keep your tummy tight. Keep your tailbone tucked under. Keep your upper body super strong. I stare at a spot on the floor just in front of me for concentration. Doing so good, 8 seconds. Nearly there. And you're done. Excellent. Okay. Get ready for your diagonal sweep. So pick up a reasonably heavy dumbbell. I'm going with the 9s. My body wants to go with the 6s. You ready? Okay. So sweep. Turn front so you can see me here. Sweep. Sweep. Beautiful. Keep a slight bend in the elbow. Squeeze at the top. Lower with control. If you can. Ooh. Keep going, 5 seconds. Ooh, and rest. 20 seconds. People were asking me recently why I use 9 instead of 10 or 6 instead of 5. It's because I've actually increased my weight from 5 to 6 and from 7.5 to 9. So it's a way I'm progressively overloading by adding a little bit more weight. Get ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So I could go up to 10, and I probably will, as I get stronger with the dumbbells. But I've had to really build a lot of new strength, switching from training in the gym to training with dumbbells. Because in the gym, I mostly worked with machines, not free weights. So all the little supporting muscles that have to stabilize the weight weren't being used in a way they are now. So I've had to get stronger. 2, 1, relax. Okay, short break before we go into our biceps, if you really struggled with the biceps before, you can choose a slightly lighter weight. If you didn't, you can choose a slightly heavier weight. Completely up to you. Take a quick drink. Training in a circuit this way means that you not only burn fat, because it keeps your heart rate high, but you get adequate rest between the muscle groups because you're not doing one after the other. So it's a way to progressively overload the muscle in a short space of time with very little rest and to still build huge amounts of strength. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. In 10 seconds, pick up your dumbbells. You're going for your rotational curls. 3, 2, 1. Curl them in, lower with control. Curl, lower with control. The lighter the weight, the more you control it. The heavier the weight, you don't have to force the control as much because force equals mass times acceleration. So whenever you have a heavier load, it's automatically slowed down by the mass. You can't accelerate it very quickly. So therefore, you don't need to create artificial time under tension. People always ask me about time under tension. I tell them that you only need to create time under tension as a means to progressively overload the muscle and make it work if you don't have a heavy load. If you have a heavy load, then the force is great because it's mass times acceleration. 3, 2, 1, hammer curl. Hammer time, dee. Can't touch this. Hammer time, you're never gonna be able to do the hammer curls again without hearing Kim singing. Hammer time, do. Can't touch this. Sometimes we do a hammer press, and I will also serenade you with hammer time during the press, but you got lucky today. You actually got a serenade during hammer curls as well, not just hammer press. So exciting. Ooh. Oh man, 20 seconds left. My biceps are screaming. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh boy. You got this. 9 seconds. Ooh, hammer time. Do. Can't touch this. Oh, 1, are you ready? Curl, hammer curl. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. I don't know why I'm counting because there's no number. It's 60 seconds. It's 60 seconds and you're done. And then we just have a wee bicep finisher at the end after a brief respite, a brief rest. You've only got 30 seconds left. And you see, because you're only doing single arms, you're like, this is actually quite easy. Yeah, I thought this was going to be hard, but I realized it's not. It's easy. Squeeze the bicep at the top and lower. Squeeze, lower. 12 seconds left. Nice. Squeeze and lower. You got this. Squeeze and lower. Ooh, 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice. You guys are doing so good. Okay, I'm gonna take off my grips. I have a burn on my arm because I burned myself in my cooker the other day and it's very sore. Okay, little finisher. We're going to go into alternating rotational curls. Why is it super important to work these biceps? Let's do it while we talk, okay? Pick up your goals. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Alternating curls. Curl. Why are we working the biceps so much? Because think about it. A lot of you want to have toned arms. People say, what can I do for the extra bit of skin on the back of my arms? Curl and squeeze. Squeeze. Look at your bicep when you're doing it. You're like, yeah, love you, bicep. So think about it. In order to stretch out the skin, once you lose the little pocket of fat on the back of the arms, you need to fill the arms with muscle. And that is just not muscle at the back of the arms and the tricep. That is muscle in the shoulders and in the front of the arms. Because think about what happens when you put a pillow into a pillowcase or a hand into a glove, right? It fills out. It's the same as your arms. You fill out the skin with muscle. Keep going. Believe it or not, you have just one more minute. Keep going. It's really only a minute each arm if you think about it. So whenever I first started training in the gym, I was 37. It was 10 years ago. And I was a yoga teacher. Keep going. And I walked into my yoga studio one day wearing only a thong and a sports bra to grab something out of the drawer. The yoga studio was at home. And I caught sight of my butt in the mirror. My butt had gone saggy and crappy. Keep curling. I'm distracting you with a story, you see? And it's because I didn't have any muscle to fill my butt. I just had skin and it began to look like an old woman. And so I thought to myself, the only way that I can make that look better, 13 seconds left, is to either fill it up with fat or muscle. And I wasn't willing to fill it up with fat, so I decided to fill it up with muscle. And I don't think I've done too badly. 3, 2, 1, woo! You are done, baby. You are done for the day. Well done. You see, that wasn't too bad a workout to finish the week. Sure, it wasn't. Feel good. Give your arms a wee stretch back and forth, a wee crisscross. Nice. We worked the back. We worked the biceps. We worked the lats and the traps and the rear delts. Just a little stretch back and forth. Feels so good. Cross one arm in front of the other, the left arm over the front of the body and hook it with the right hand and just give it a stretch. Nice. And then other side. Right arm over the front of the body, hook it with the left arm. Stretch. If you feel like you need another cool down or a stretch on top of this quick stretch here, then go on ahead and take it. Otherwise, another week done. Another week in the bag. You're a warrior. You're amazing. I love you. You're fantastic. Bring your hands in front of your heart in prayer. Let's just finish with our little Anjali Mudra, our little prayer. Just take a little moment. Bow your chin towards your chest. Curl your lips up into a smile. Have a moment of gratitude for your body that moves, for your mind that thinks, for the fact that you came to your workout today. You trained your body, you strengthened your muscles, you brought your best self, your tired self, your unmotivated self, your joyful self, however you felt today, despite whatever was going on in your life, you made time to show up and train. And that makes you so goddamn amazing. And I am super duper proud of you. Curl your lips up into a smile. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Feel a lot of love for yourself and then send that love out into the world to touch all beings everywhere. Give yourself a hug. Oh, tell yourself you love yourself. Love you. I bow to you, my friends, my greatest teachers. It was my deepest and greatest honor to train here with you today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your trainer. Have an awesome rest of the day, an awesome rest of the week or weekend or whatever, or wherever it is for you. And I will see you next time for another strength training session. Namaste. See you soon.